Originality. That's going to be the word for today, folks. Because I have a hard time believing that Don Mancini decided to write this story of the Chucky TV series. Now, he helped create this character. He helped create this story. The original Child's Play story. That would go on as the movies progressed, would go on to become a horror comedy franchise, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But let's keep in mind that this is still Chucky. This is still that ruthless bastard doll possessed by Charles Lee Ray. I don't have a problem. And I feel like I have to say this because I have this picture up right here. And you guys are probably wondering how do we get to this, right? I feel like I have to say this before I go into my little rant. I don't have a problem with gay people. And if you are at least like half as smart as a third grader, you'll know that. And you'll probably already know that before you even click on this if you've seen any of my other videos. But I feel like I have to say that because some people might take this the wrong way or whatever. But there's too much gayness into this show. And it's getting very weird too, because this is not a show that when I thought when watching this show that they were at least like freshmen in high school. No. They're in middle school. Which I'm like, okay, all right, this could be pretty cool. You know, I think I got like halfway through the first episode, and I was like, okay, and I realized they're in middle school, and I was like, oh, okay, so they're in middle school. All right, cool. This would be a pretty cool take on it. But it's just way too much fucking gayness on this show, man. Like they just keep hammering the gay agenda, and it's like, first of all, they're in middle school. So, like, I mean, they're still figuring themselves, whatever. I have nothing to say about the whole, you know, somebody being gay in middle school. That's cool, whatever. But it's just way too much of, like, just hammering it over our heads that these kids are gay. So that's one. And then two, it gets way into some gray lines when it comes to that age group. In certain age groups, and that's when I realized that what they're doing, and the kind of jokes and stuff that they're doing with this show is, this ain't it, and I'm gonna show you guys some examples, and hopefully I don't get copyrighted, hopefully I don't get my video taken down or whatever, but I'm gonna try and make sure I can get this uploaded to YouTube for you guys. So you guys can see these clips, because it is bad. And we can start off by, this is even the second episode, which, by the way, I did not watch. I do want to go off by saying that. But you guys are going to find out the reason why I didn't watch it here in a second. But let me just go off by just showing you guys just how much they keep hammering over the head all this gay shit.
I have a queer kid.
You have a kid?
Gender fluid.
That's a real clip from a real episode. That is a real clip from a real episode of this Chucky TV series. Yeah. Oh, but, you know, let's go to episode 1, and let me show you guys why I have a problem with Don Mancini. Yeah.
Once said, just because something's been thrown away doesn't make it garbage.
Wasn't Warhol gay too?
Junior, stop it.
What? It's the 21st century. It's cool to be gay now. Right, Jake?
It's a non-issue.
Yeah, it's like being left-handed or vegan.
See, like it when they show stuff like that where it's just like automatic, like this is the automatic reaction to gay people. Like it's like, come on, man. Like again, this is not vital to the story. You could have done a story about middle schoolers being killed by Chucky without doing this bullshit. Don Mancini, you have ruined your legacy. You have ruined your legacy in the Child's Play. As a matter of fact, you might can go as far as you probably ruined your entire legacy as a director and a screenwriter. Because you just sold out. You sold out. Because yes, we had gay characters in the Child's Play franchise, which again, I have no problem with. But once you go this route, and you start doing it with middle schoolers, and then you start getting into territories that is kind of gray lining when it comes to morals, and I'm not talking about religious or anything like that. I'm talking about the actual law. The actual law. What is illegal and the line between legal and illegal, and what we are promoting to people. And if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, let's remember these are 13 and 14-year-old kids we're talking about in this that this show is surrounded by. I'm gonna show you guys a clip here, and again, hopefully this doesn't get taken down by YouTube, but it might. Who knows? We'll see. But I'll try and find a way to upload it anyways. But here you go. This is exactly what I'm talking about without me actually saying.
Here's Lexi's search history. Apparently, she's Botox curious.
That's one. We're talking about 13 and 14-year-olds. Let's go to the next one. This one, you guys that haven't seen the show, you will be extremely surprised about, and extremely surprised that they would put something like this on television in 2021.
She's into Pokemon porn.
You heard it. Remember, we're talking about 13 and 14-year-old kids. And that's what they're doing. This is a problem. Don Mancini, Brad Dourif, the two biggest names involved in this entire fucking show. How and why did you agree to something like this? That to me is a problem, guys. Look at what they're getting away with. And then on top of that, on top of the whole, you know, again, the what they want to try and call homophobia and all this other stuff, the acts of the dad, or whatever. Let me go back, because I have a feeling that Don Mancini wrote the first half of this episode, and then the second half that I thought went to completely to shit. By the way, a wise man once said on this podcast that child actors suck. And I kind of disagree with him. Until I watched the show and I was like, wow, these kids suck. The acting in the show is fucking horrible. It is fucking horrible. I could slay this entire fucking show apart, but I'm not even gonna do that. In so many ways. Cause I'm already doing it anyways, but I could do that in so many other ways. So I did want to throw that one in there. But if you go to this scene where the dad, he's somewhat cordial with the son. He seems like he cares about the son. He's like you should have some friends, blah blah blah, whatever. But let me show you.
It's cool, Jake. Still think you're spending too much time on it. Wouldn't hurt you to get out of this room every once in a while. Maybe you could ask a girl to a movie, see a friend or something.
See, he's just your normal dad being a normal dad. He's like, go out and get a girlfriend, some friends, go to a movie, something like that. And then the very next scene, then they want to make this dude into a fucking prick, and then literally punches his son when his son says he's gay.
Got weird. You just couldn't they know I'm a fag.
See, like, what the fuck? Why would you put that scene in there? Why would you put that scene in there? Which leads me to this picture. And I believe this is from Community, where you got Jillian Jacobs sitting right there. He's like, so basically you can excuse, and they go through all the whole list. You can excuse, mutilation, theft, kidnapping, torture, sexual harassment, sabotage, robberies, child murder, mass murder, all this other stuff, right? But you draw the line at homophobia. And again, this isn't necessarily about homophobia, but it's the fact that they just keep putting this shit in here, bro. In every fucking facet of entertainment, we're seeing this shit just forced down our fucking throats. Pause. But I don't understand it. I don't understand why you would do it for this show. Chucky is good on his own. Chucky handles on it. You can still do, and trust me, I'm not mad that they put agenda in this. Agenda is in every fucking thing. But it's how you do it. It's certain agendas, which ones to look out for. That's why I'm here. I'm here to point this shit out for y'all. So that y'all don't waste your time on shit like this. So that we can go back and we can appreciate the old Chucky movies. Because Don Mancini has sold out, and that's my beef I got with him. That's my beef I have with Don Mancini. That's the beef I have with Brad Dourif, who I love and adored for years, for decades. Not just as a voice actor, but as an actual actor. And I still do appreciate him, but Jesus Christ, you guys sold out. Big time. There's no way they read this script. And this is only episode 1, y'all. This is only episode 1. And they're doing this shit. Don Mancini has sold out. He's done. I'm done with this show. I'm not watching episode 2. I only saw that one clip. I'm not watching it anymore. This is stupid. It's stupid. It's pointless. And as much as I'm not the kind of guy that says, I hope, something fails. I'm not that guy. So I'm not going to say, oh, I hope this fails or whatever. But I'm just not going to fucking watch it. It's my choice. That's why I'm making this video about it. So that anybody who was thinking about watching the show, you can at least know what you're getting into. That's the only reason why I'm doing this. If you are a Chucky fan or a Child's Play fan, whatever, just like I am, or at least was, to an extent, then you should know, you should be warned of what you are getting yourself into when you click to watch the show, especially if you have to pay for it. Welcome to a new era, ladies and gentlemen, of entertainment, of television, of programming. That's my beef I have with Don Mancini. That's my beef I have with whether it was Sci-Fi who intercepted the script writing of this show, or USA Network, whoever the fuck, or whether it was Don Mancini decided to just go full on fucking Elemental P. I have no idea. But now we're talking about fucking kids. We're talking about kids 13 and 14 running around talking about, the stuff that they were talking about in this show. They've crossed the line. Don Mancini, Sci-Fi, USA Network, whoever greenlit this fucking script, this show, they crossed the line. They crossed the line. But anyways, guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Hopefully this video doesn't get taken down. Who the fuck knows at this point. But I'm your boy Corn, and I'm OUT.